most pathetic planet from the face of the galaxy.
The Force fights with me!
Get on those gun turrets!
Ucua penki, tang ituamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chiwa aita, chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Kakin chana wap chiwa aita kanki chana jutornibo, kun chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi Tong hitwama ag iinkotune, oto chiwa aita kan kicha na uchua penki. Baba has.
Greetings, young Jedi. I wonder if you could assist me. I seem to have lost my companion, you see? We were working on my farm to the north of here. I was working in the garden outside, and he was working inside. I heard the door to the house open, but not close. I went to see and found it wide open. I searched everywhere and could not find... Not that I know of. Maybe it was the Mandalorians. Or maybe Cathhounds. But no, Cathhounds are not intelligent enough to open doors. Although they have... No. It must have been some... Well, yes, it could have. But he had... Well, but he is very valuable to me all the same. He's the last piece of my... He is very dear to me, my precious Id. He's the only companion... He is a personal assistance droid. My husband was a genius at constructing droids. He made this one capable of taking as the last legacy of my husband for my own personal...
Wow, she really misses her droid, doesn't she?
Please. Thank you. Thank you.
Ready? What?
Out of this again. If you haven't given us enough money, I guess we're gonna have to take it out of you piece by piece.
No, please! Take my wife and children instead. Anything!
Wife and children. Sounds like a good idea.
Achuta. Wonga kun bistolpi kikuyana. Dong patuga. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. What mucho shot bakat? Kieno no nama paule rachikta kunjus tahmiki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Jedo badowana nidi bobo. Dong na bungsha nunya. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez chika chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chiku. Tong haitwam jiji jung lumpa. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo podona. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno pa. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palam. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tongking ba nunotek. Tokning chatukun muchashat pakat.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Balut. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me? Well, I presume you wish to hear my story, then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man, Calder, lying on the ground, dead. And I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate. I'm Rickard Lusov. Maybe you can figure this. Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in? So, what do you want to... Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body, but it's nothing that serious. So, what do you want to know? Well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The son I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back. So, what do you want to know? I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, but with those... Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one. Like I said before, I shot, pow! Now, I don't have nothing to do with it. Ah, so, what do you want to know? Right.
Yeah, what do you want? Your choice. I'm here if you want some...
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Balut has enlisted to help him with this problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Nettic. Is there any information you require? My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need? My preliminary Is there any other information you need? These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The areas are mostly docile, but can easily be picked. There have been over 35 cattle-mob attacks on settlers by cat hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on small farm. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
How can I be of further assistance? Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that. How can I be of further assistance? I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and... Yes, quite often. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind. How can I be of further assistance? Of course, of course.
Ako pa, Cheko pa. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun be ta kung just takmiki gramogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Moga siya pongka bola wana chichedo badawana ni dibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya. Tong patukas maktong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwale o gando na chuchut. Ka mucho siya pakat. Kiye no. Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino mulera kempaija, kislimo po duama? Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi, wana kun be. Kachichu ita bodonga. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tukning chatukune mulerabes. Kup. Ronda di ta kung just tak. Jeda badawana ni dibo tong haitwam mucho shak pak. Ako pa, Cheko pa. Gino. Ronda di hotonga kun hankabi. Mucho shak pakat. Ta kung just takmik. Jeda badawana ni dibobo. Ako pa. Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa. Nita poe tikito. Tolpa da bonkwale o gando na chuchut. Kachichu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane nindubobo. Wonga kumbisjang ba mulira. Ta kumjus tahmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogisha ponka bola wana chikne. Mule slimo podadada nanga kumbis mule rabes kachikun ida hodonga yikin kuno pa mule rachikun slimo podona mucho shak pakanta kiyeno no.
So, what do you want to know? Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on him. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be... So, what do you want to know? You Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything. When the simple answer, can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost... Right.
How can I be of further assistance? I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? Of course, of course.
Akupa? Runda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun beka chi kun ida hodonga. Runda di hodonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching pai. Kachi kun ida hodonga. Yiking kuno. Runda di hodonga kun hong hai wam jiji. Runda di hodonga. Akupa. Mucho shak pakat. Runda di hodonga kun tong hai wam. Runda di hodonga.
How can I be of further assistance? Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. Certainly nothing that would make me want to kill. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him? Of course, of course.
Is there any other information? The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould. Is there any other information you need? According to the municipal authorities near the Darren spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in the cantina attached to the port. Apparently, Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at Mr. C. Nettic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here.
Akup. Ronda dijo donga chikun. Ronda dijo donga kun hankabi. Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera kempaija. Kislimu po duama. Ka chikun ita donga. Iking kuno pa mulera chikun. Slimo po donar undi hodunga ku hunkabe. Ta kumjus tahmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda na ka chikun ita hodon. Mucho shakpak. Akupa chekopa. Gino mulera kempaija. Slimo po duama.
How can I be of further assistance? That blaster was stolen from my house last week. I never knew what happened to it. I hardly have enough money to afford a single blaster, let alone another. I can't tell you how important it is to have a weapon on hand with all these ravenous cath hounds around. Even an Irias can take a man down if it gets in the mood. Every settler has a weapon. It's our most prized possession. I would most appreciate it if I could have that back after you determine that Rickard is the killer. How can I be of further assistance? But I realize this must seem like a motive to you, but I assure you it isn't. I dislike Calder, true. I would punch his face in, given the opportunity, but I would not kill him. My wife was cheating on me with him. I slept in my own bed, but as much as I may hate, it may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking. Of course, of course.
So, what do you want to know? That blaster? Never seen it before. Calder himself had a preference for Ichani weaponry. He had this one really nice light blaster rifle that he always used. Always wished I could get myself a rifle like the one he had.
Ichanis make delicate weapons with too little firepower. Lightweight stuff, if you ask me.
That blaster ain't it, though. Calder only had the one rifle, too, so he either must have borrowed that, or it's someone else's. So, what do you want to know? Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital shipping and transport company out of... We've been partners in that business for... Right.
Is there any other information you need? I am sorry, but I seem to be failing you. I have searched. I thought to find the record of the missing weapon report Mr. Gould filed with authority. Is there any other information you need? We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact it did not belong to Calder. Is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Akup. Akup. Ronda dijo donga kun hanka ta kumjus tahmiki grabul mogo. Kachichu it. Ronda dijo donga kun hanka bi. Wan kachi kun ita donga. Iking mucho shak pakant. Ki
How can I be of further assistance? Knock his block off, maybe, sure, but not kill him. Oh my. Normally I'm not prone to outbursts like that, but Calder, Mr. Medic, he was not a very nice person. Not a very nice person to me or my family. I had had my suspicions for several weeks, but had no proof until 2 days ago. It seems Calder was seeing my wife. Right under my nose, no less.
Well, if you can't keep her, it's your own fault.
But, as much as I may hate him for that, I could not kill him. It may have been my own fault for driving my wife away. I must try not to take the law into my own hands. I was just out running, trying to clear my head for the divorce proceedings, not stalking him to kill him. Running is not a crime. Of course.
So, what do you want to... Now, I don't love Calder, but we go back a long way. We run a suborbital ship. We've been partners in that... Right.
Is there any other information you need? I have just received back an analysis of a sample of the blood found on the weapon. It had been said the blood on the weapon is definitely not Calder's. Unfortunately, there was a bacteria. We cannot get any more specific analysis from that sample, other than the fact, is there any other information you need? Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kimpaija, Slim Podwam. Tong Abo Sha Umnina? Runda di Hodonga Kun. Akupa Chekopa? Gino Mulera Kimpaija, Slim Podwama? Runda di Hodonga Kun Hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek, tugning chatukune mulerabes.
Hey, what are you doing?
Jedabadawana nidibobo. Tong nabungsha nununya, tong patukashmak talea. Kachikun ita hodonga, iking kuno pa mulerachikun. Slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek, tugning chatukune mulerabes. Tong abong sha umnina, wanga kun bis keng balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kapabol pa muji kumana? Takunjus tahmiki grabulmogo, kachichu ita bodunga, tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut, molisha ponka bola wana chikne, mule slimo podadara nanga kubis mule rabes, kachikun ita hodonga, iking kuno pa mule rachikun, slimo podona rundi hodunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hodonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule, tungking ba nunotek, tugning chatukune mulerabes. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito.
Damn you. Damn both of you.
Takunjus tahmiki grabulmogo. 같이 주 있다 보던가. 돌보방 원래 오간다 나루 주춧. 먹으셔 본가. 같이 군 있다 하던가. 동하이트웜 주지 좀 룸파. 니타 포에 티키토.
You did good. You might just make a proper Jedi yet. Who knows?
아추타. 뭔가 군비스 돌비 기구야.